Hey everybody, this is Eric with McLaughlin's RV and Marine, and today we're going to take a look at a Jayco Jay Flight 34 RSBS. Alright, so let's take a walk around the outside of the Jayco Jay Flight 34 RSBS. So this is a full feature Jay Flight. It's not an SLX, so there are going to be some differences there. As you can see here, we opted to go with the fiberglass option on this. You can get fiberglass or tin on this particular unit. We went with the fiberglass option here. It's kind of a trade-off weight-wise. If you go with fiberglass, you're going to have aluminum studs on the interior. If you go with the metal outside, you're going to have wood studs. So really the weight kind of equals out. There's not a ton of weight difference there. As always with the Jaycos, you're going to have power tongue jack with a light on the front, but you do also get a secondary light over here on this unit. Just really helps illuminate everything up front if you're trying to hook up at night, if you're trying to do stuff at night up front here, say you need to swap out a propane tank, something like that. Just super convenient to have that. Another nice upgrade when you go to a full featured Jay Flight versus an SLX is you get two 30-pound propane tanks versus two 20-pounds. That would be on the SLX. And then as always, you do have your diamond plating on the front. It just helps protect your camper from rock damage, gravel, things like that getting kicked up. As we come around to the side here, you do a full pass-through storage right here. On your side, as they're kind of doing on everything now, you have your side cam prep, as well as when we get around to the back side, you're going to see that we have backup cam prep as well. Another big thing with Jayco here, 2-year plus 3-year warranty. Most units you're only going to get a 1-year warranty on all components. With Jayco you get a full 2 years, so you get double the warranty that you're going to get on most other units, while also getting that 3-year structural warranty. As we keep working our way over, right here is kind of your entertainment center for your outside. This is a nice spot to have a TV. You have your plugins here, your satellite here. There's just a bracket that actually locks into this, so you can actually have one TV that goes on the outside or the inside of your camper. And you can just unhook and hook that bracket up anywhere. Super convenient to move that TV in and out. And then if you look up above here, you do have two outside speakers as well. Your main control for those speakers is going to be inside the camper. That you can zone it outside, you can zone it inside, you can zone it both. So you can kind of separate there a little bit depending on where you're sitting. So then as we look at the side of the camper, one big obvious thing here is we went with the sliding glass patio door. We actually do have right next to us here the same camper without the sliding glass patio door. Outside of the patio door, this is a pretty big camper, so it's really nice that if you have a seasonal spot or a permanent spot, have that sliding glass door. You can just keep those steps up out of the way, and then you can actually have a patio or a deck or something like that built on the outside of this. So this camper is set up really well if you have a permanent spot or say a seasonal spot that your camper sits at 5 months of the year. This is a really nice setup for that kind of situation. That being said, if you do have a permanent spot, this has the Jayco thermal package as well. So this is going to be fully enclosed underneath, heated underbelly. Really going to help if you're camping into kind of that later time in the season. It's really well insulated, and it's going to help keep your tanks, your water lines, and obviously having that enclosure helps keep your floor from getting cold. So just a lot of nice insulation features, just really helps for your kind of later season camping. So as we kind of keep walking around here, obviously you can see you have a big slide here. It does have 4 stabilizer jacks. Stabilizer jacks are manual. What I would recommend would be 12-volt drill. Get the right size bit, just drill them down. Super easy, super convenient, and it actually goes a lot faster than what your power stab jacks would be. Again, it's always on Jayco. Spare tire comes with the unit. So this does come with a ladder. If you're worried at all about climbing on the roof, don't be. It's a fully walkable 3/8-inch plywood roof. They call it the Magnum Truss roof system. It's actually rated for 4,500 pounds. So really you could put 5 people up there and you'd have nothing to worry about. And you can, there's pictures online of ones that have been flipped upside down in tornadoes that still stand straight up and down. No worries at all about being able to walk on the roof. With the lights on the back here, you can see that you not only have your taillights on the bottom, but up top as well. You're going to have some more lights up there. It's called the Jayco Jay Smart system. It's kind of a safety feature with your lights. What it does is, say if you hit your brakes going on the highway, or you turn a blinker on, anything like that, it's going to flash those top lights as well. That way, if you know, say a big truck or a semi or something like that is riding behind you, they're going to be able to see those lights flash. It's just a really nice safety feature for going down the highway if you do happen to be using it for traveling. You'll also notice that little black kind of compartment there up top. That is for a backup camera. As I said, when we're up at the front, it is pre-wired for a backup camera as well as side cameras. We can continue around the side here. Again, you're going to see on the other side, this unit has 3 slides in total, 2 on this side, the 1 on the other side. Right here is just kind of a sneaky little storage compartment. So if you have anything small, say if you have some extra jacks or extra tools or anything like that that you bring with, it's just kind of a nice little small area to store those in. It does sit up on a magnetic hinge, so once it's up, you just grab it, flop it down, no big deal. Right here is your cable TV satellite input, so if you're at a site that has cable, that's where you hook that up. If you have a satellite dish that you either have on the ground or roof mounted, same thing, hooks right in there. This is going to be where your power supply comes in. It is a 50 amp. Which I'll show you when we get inside, is because it has 2 air conditioners. So you need the 50 amp service versus the 30 amp service. This comes with an outside shower, hot, cold water, and a shower head. It's not a spray hose. Really nice. Like I said again, if you have a seasonal spot or kind of a year-round spot where you're down by a lake, just super nice to be able to kind of wash yourself off coming back from the lake or doing anything outside and not track that through your camper. You also have a black tank flush here. The black tank flush, what that is you hook a hose up to it, and there's spray nozzles inside your black tank. So when the water starts flowing through there, it'll actually spray out your tank as you drain it. Helps keep it clean, helps keep your sensors clean, makes it read more accurately, and then also just keeps the smell out. And then down here, you also have your city water connection as well as your potable water connection if you aren't at a site. One thing to note on the city water connection is I would definitely recommend getting a water pressure regulator. Not every campsite is going to have the exact same amount of water pressure, so it's just nice to have that regulator so you don't have to worry about pressure being too high, cracking a pipe, blowing out at a corner or at a seam. Just kind of a smart thing to have if you're going to be out camping and hooking up to a city water connection. So again, you just have some more storage right here. And then also up here, you're gonna have more storage here as well. So a lot of outside storage, a lot of nice features on the outside of the camper. So again, this is the Jayco Jay Flight 34 RSBS. Let's go take a look at the inside. All right, so here we're on the interior of the Jayco Jay Flight 34 RSBS. Right as you walk into the door, you have your control panel here. So your lights control right here, your awning, and then you'll have your 2 main slide controls right here. When we get to the bedroom, I'll show you your 3rd slide control, which is in there. This is going to be kind of your gauge for your battery in all of your tanks, you know, from empty to full, and then your fresh water pump if you're not hooked up to city water, as well as your water heater. It can run off gas here or electric here. Then just another note, down here is where your thermostat is. So as we come on inside, as you can see with the double slides, huge open area here, which is awesome because then you get the island in the kitchen. So you have plenty of counter space, which is super, super nice. Over here you have your booth dinette, which again, right now is folded down. So this can be another sleeping area, or obviously the dinette pops up, and that's kind of your eating area there, as well as a nice storage compartment underneath. You'll notice in the slides, no carpet. They're finally starting to go away from carpet, which is super nice. A lot easier to keep clean, a lot less maintenance. It's just really, really convenient. And then it does kind of look a little more seamless going through the unit versus having linoleum versus carpet. Other thing to note here is your floor inside of the Jayco camper is plywood. It's 5/8 tongue and groove plywood, no particle board. As I mentioned outside, your roof is also plywood, 3/8 inch tongue and groove plywood on the roof. So everything is plywood in this camper. It's super, super heavy duty built. So here we have this setup with theater seating. And with the theater seating, you actually get these little armchairs, kind of like, you know, back in the day when you had the TV dinner stands. Similar situation here. You can slide them in and out. Just nice if you want to be sitting down watching TV, don't feel like sitting at the dinette. You kind of have a nice area here. Or, you know, if you're eating something, having a couple drinks, don't feel like worrying about it, you can always just have it slid out here, just have them onto the side. Don't have to worry about taking up more of your cup holder space. And then above here, just some nice overhead storage. Good spot for if you're bringing books, movies, video games, anything like that. It's kind of just a nice spot that's out of the way to have those. Then as we rotate over to the back, you have kind of your full-size couch here. This does full out as a tri-fold bed. So again, another sleeping area here. You don't really have one with your entertainment seats over here, but you do have the full tri-fold here along with the dinette. So you do still have plenty of sleeping options in this unit. As we work over to our entertainment center, kind of across the board on the top, you're going to have quite a bit of storage on either side. This is going to be your main head unit. That's where you're going to be able to zone inside, outside, run your speakers, run Bluetooth, anything like that. It's kind of all controlled right here. This unit also does come with a 50-inch flat screen television. And then again down here, just more storage. So as you can see, kind of in your living room area, definitely more than enough storage than what you're probably going to need. But again, that comes with this being, you know, a full summer season or a year-round camper. They're really trying to maximize storage so that you have plenty of space to keep everything if you are going to be staying in it, you know, 5-6 months out of the year. And then down there as well, you have your fireplace. The fireplace is not just for looks. It does actually pump out some heat as well. So it's not just there for kind of the ambiance, as the kids say. It does actually pump out some heat as well. So again, nice entertainment center. Awesome to have your entertainment seating across from the TV. So if it is just two of you hanging out, want to watch a movie, it's great. You don't have to crank your head from the couch. You can just sit right there, watch TV. And then again, tons of storage in this area. And then as we keep moving to the kitchen, again, storage is kind of the name of the game in this one. And like I've said probably 3-4 times now, it's kind of made to be one of those campers that you can use for live in for an entire summer, or, you know, if you want to do late season camping, have it in a nice spot. Really big pantry on this side of the fridge. And then if you'll come around to this side, you have quite a bit of decent amount of storage under the sink. Really good spot mostly for garbage can, things like that. It's out of the way. Then you have these two big drawers here right next to the sink, good for silverware, knives, any sort of like cooking equipment there. These drawers the ball bearings on these drawers are rated for up to 75 pounds, so really no worries there of overpacking them. You're not going to worry about breaking your slide out on the drawers or anything. There's, again, another really heavy duty thing that Jayco does. And then we come around to the microwave area. Again, you know, they're small storage compartments, but again, they're trying to maximize your storage space. So, I mean, spice rack, great spot for that there. Pots and pans down there. Maybe if you have a couple spatulas or tongs, great spot for it right there. So again, they're doing a nice job of really maximizing your storage space in the kitchen area in a way that really makes sense. And then as we work over kind of your secondary counter space, so not only do you have your island, but you have this counter space as well with a plug in here. Good spot for, say, if you have a blender, maybe a pizzazz, don't feel like actually cooking anything, just throw a pizza on. Plenty of space here. And then again, plenty of storage up here as well. So really, really nice pantry storage all throughout the kitchen. And then 2 more drawers here as well for anything else that you might need inside of your kitchen area. Just tons of storage. So another nice feature in here, which I'll kind of explain more once we get to the bedroom to show you the control panel, is this is upgraded 10 cubic foot 12 volt fridge. So it's 2 cubic feet extra versus your standard gas electric fridge, which a lot of campers were using up until a year or 2 ago. So you're getting 2 extra feet, and that's going to be more depth than anything, because you don't need to have all the extra equipment behind the fridge on the 12 volt. And then your 12 volt fridge is actually going to be more efficient because it's going to cool top down, versus on most gas electric fridges you have kind of the unit behind the fridge that blows it out. This actually cools top down, so especially once it's already cold, very minimal power to keep it cold, and it'll actually run right off your battery. With that being said, this unit has solar on board already, so there's already a solar panel on the roof. So that is going to continuously charge your battery, similar to what it would do if you were hooked up to, say, the back of your vehicle, where it just trickle charges your battery continuously. And like I said, I'll show you the control panel once we get up to the bedroom. So as we work our way towards the bedroom, off to the side here, you do have a walk-through bathroom, and I'll just scoot through so you can take a look. Nice big corner shower. So it's very similar to what a lot of people would have in their house, really. A lot of space in there. Here, it's a porcelain toilet. It's not plastic. Upside of that is for cleaning, anything like that. You don't have to worry about what chemicals you're using, anything like that, because you know, if you use the harsher chemicals on a plastic toilet, it's going to eventually start to wear it away. It's a porcelain toilet just like you'd have in your house, so you have no worries about anything like that there. And then again, kind of back to what I've been talking about this whole time through, storage. Plenty of storage under the sink. You have a nice cabinet up above the sink for toothbrushes, razors, toothpaste, soap, anything like that. And then you have this really big storage spot here. Plenty of room for any towels, rags, maybe if you have a sweet robe, anything like that. Plenty of storage room for all that. So again, nice sized bathroom, plenty of storage, and then again, it's nice here because the toilet is at an angle, so you can sit here, and I mean, you can be pretty tall. I'm only about 5'10", but you know, anyone, unless you're Shaq, you're gonna fit in this pretty comfortably. So I'm gonna go through this door, he'll go through that door, and we'll meet in the bedroom. Ta-da! So we're in the bedroom, above the bed. Nice nightstand storage there. Kind of hard to see because of the bed sheets and stuff, but on the side here, you have a nice shelf on either side. Where that's really nice is if you have, say if you have a CPAP machine, maybe you want a reading light, anything like that, it's just nice to have that little bit of shelf space there that you can put that on. Then kind of rotating over, again going back to storage, and being able to have this as kind of a full-time summer living camper or into late season camping. You have a huge closet here, plenty of storage. You have a curtain rod, you can hang up any coats, anything like that. Opens from either side. Anything on this side is on that side. So say if it's a husband and wife or anything like that, you can have his and hers side. Plenty of storage in here. And then again, just some more storage here. So you have a lot of storage in there for, again, extra clothes, shoes, anything like that. Plenty of storage. And then once more, might as well just add one more thing to the storage. And these drawers are actually super deep. If you can take a look inside of there, they're probably, I don't know, about a foot deep. So you got a lot of storage inside of your dresser drawers as well. So I mentioned solar, that's on board on here. So this is actually kind of your solar controller. I was a poet and didn't even realize that rhymed. But so this is going to tell you kind of how full your battery is charged. Here, you know, obviously dead to not dead. Right now we don't have a battery on it, so it's reading almost dead. And then you can kind of scroll through some different things here, see what kind of amperage it's charging at, what your voltage is. There's even options to run 2 batteries on here and see separately what each battery is charging at. Quite a few different options there. Just kind of nice to be able to keep an eye on what's going on with your camper. If you look right here, this actually has a secondary AC unit. So I mentioned it outside, 50 amp prep. This unit does have 2 ACs. You have your main AC over in the living area, but you do have a secondary bedroom AC, so you can actually kind of control your climate in your bedroom separate from what everything is out in the main living area. Another thing I mentioned outside was that puck that you can move your TV from. This is the bracket. So this bracket just goes on your TV. That's all you need to do to take it on and off. Same puck that you saw outside. You just plop this guy on. Now it's locked in. You want to move it, plop it off. Super simple. And then the last thing I do want to point out is, I mentioned earlier, you have a secondary slide control here. So this slide is for your bedroom. So that way you can actually be in here and looking out your windows while you're moving your slide. You're not kind of off with this door closed and have no idea where your slide's at. You can actually stand right in the bedroom and move your slide around. So again, this is the Jayco Jay Flight 34 RSBS. Like I said, it's kind of built to be one of those, permanent spot or seasonal spot. Kind of can sit there, be a great camper that you can live in 4, 5, 6 months out of the year. Tons of storage, thermal package, just kind of a really, really nice camper that's set up to just give you the most convenient for something that you can be in for an extended stay. If you want to come take a look at this camper in person, please stop at our Fargo location at 325 25th Street South. Or if you have any other general questions, give our sales staff a call at 701-237-6047. Thank you.
McLaughlin.